next. Like, share, subscribe. Nebraska Cornhuskers under Matt Rule, man. Oh man, Matt Rule and the guys, and what they. I mean, when you 6-6, 3-6 in the conference, they gotta do better this year, right? They got but it's not easy to win in college football, and it's definitely not easy to win in the Big Ten. Let alone being in the when you're in the Big Ten, and you know what I'm saying. Come on, man. I don't care who you is. It's gonna be tough. Now they did get some freshmen in who could be like that. But will they be able to hold on to these guys like Jamarion Parker? You know what I mean? True freshman coming in to Wisconsin, 5'11", 175 pounds. He's gonna have to put on some weight a little bit. Isaiah Mozzie coming in, 6'1", 200 pounds, receiver, true freshman. I'm talking about the freshmen right now. That these guys, because I think they did pretty good. Cortez Mills, 6 foot, 175 pounds. I think these guys are guys who if he can keep around, they will do pretty good. And a lot of them got to do because of Dylan Raiola. Wanting to play with Dylan Raiola. Emmett Johnson coming back. Dylan Raiola, he's settled in. And as long as he's settled in there, I think that they'll get the desirable players there. I think Matt Rule will get his guys. Right tackle, transferred in Elijah Pritchard from Alabama, 6'6", 310 pounds. They'll probably want him to come in and help viably on that offensive line over there. Dane Key, transferred in from receiver from Kentucky, 6'3", 210 pounds, 47 receptions, 715 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Need that for Dylan Raiola. Didn't have that much last year. Harley Gilmore coming in from Kentucky, another Kentucky guy, 6'1", 180 pounds, 6 receptions, 153 pounds, 1 touchdown. And a lot at Naziah Hunter, transferring from Cal, 6'2", 210 pounds, 40 receptions, 578 yards, and 5 touchdowns. These are guys that that's coming in because of Dylan Raiola. So I definitely think, without a doubt, they're going to be able to that this team they're going to get transfers in and guys who've been around, and Nebraska's going to get better. Yes, Nebraska's going to get better, but we're going to take a look at the schedule here in a minute, and I do think they're going to get better. They got linebacker and from Oklahoma, Deshaun McCollum, 6'5", 235 pounds, 10 solo tackles. What size for a linebacker, right? That's the size you want for your linebacker. They lost some defensive linemen, right? So they had to grab some transfers in and some guys who's been around already with Matt Rule and the defensive staff over there. So Williams Warnari coming in from Missouri, 6'7", 255 pounds, had 1 solo tackle and 1 sack, which is a big beast of a human being because they're losing another big beast of a human being in Tyrod and all those guys, right? So they got Jalen George in from East Tennessee State, 6'2", 260 pounds. And that's a defensive end, by the way, because they run a 3-3-5. They like to run, right? Marquise Watson Trent transferred over from Georgia Southern linebacker, 52 solo tackles, 2 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. Need some hitters over there. We got to get some guys. Cornerback Andrew Marshall transferred in from Idaho, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Should have been. We'll see what happens. Probably should have been out there for Idaho. Justin Rett transferred in from Georgia, 6'1", 200 pounds, 2 solo tackles. That's all he got on the field. Yeah, these guys, man, they probably should have been. Maybe should have seen the field a little bit, but hey, when you got Dylan Raiola, you're going to attract a lot of these guys. So let's take a look at their schedule now. They start off the season August 28th versus Cincinnati, neutral site, right? September 6th at home versus the Akron Zips. September 13th at home versus the HCU Huskies. September 20th at home versus Michigan. September 27th is their first bye week. October 4th at home, Michigan State. October 11th at Maryland. October 25th, home game, Northwestern. November 1st, home game, SC. November 8th at UCLA. November 15th is their second bye week. November 22nd at Penn State, Beaver Stadium. November 28th, they finish off at home versus Iowa Hawkeyes. So they got Penn State, they got Michigan. But other than that, I think they got a winnable schedule, man. But the Big Ten is going to be tough. But I do think they got a winnable schedule. I do think that they could do better than 5-7 on their schedule. Won't be an easy 5-7. I tell you that. It won't be an easy game, but they've got to go. They better go bowling this year again. They better get it together and wind up doing that. Tell you that right now about Nebraska. Got it, but they got the team coming up. A lot of guys stayed around, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens this year. This year has to be the year where you see Matt Rule's Nebraska Huskers take a flip and take a turn, if you ask me. But what do y'all think about Nebraska and what Nebraska's going to be able to do down in the comments? Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. What you